Good day, sir. This is my report. There are the four that have contribution to criminology. Number one, Cesare Beccaria, Italian philosopher. Cesare Beccaria was one of the most important influences upon American attitudes towards criminal justice. Beccaria emphasized individual dignity within the criminal justice system. He stood against the use of torture and capital punishment. He is well remembered for his treatise on crimes and punishment 1964, which condemned torture and the death penalty, and was a founding work in field of penology and the classical school of criminology. Beccaria is considered the father of modern criminal law and the father of criminal justice. Beccaria emphasized individual dignity within the criminal justice system. He stood against the use of torture and capital punishment. That is Beccaria's contribution. Number 2, Cesare Lombroso, Italian criminologist. The Italian criminologist Cesare Lombroso in 1835 to 1909 devised the now out model theory that criminality is determined by sociological traits, called the father of the modern criminology. He concentrated attention on the study on individual offender. Lombroso, known as the father of the modern criminology, he was the one of the first study crime and criminal scientifically. Lombroso theory of born criminal dominated thinking about criminal behavior in the late 19th and early 20th century. Cesar Lombroso became known as the father of the modern criminology. He was the one who the first to study of crime and criminal scientifically. Number 2, Rafael Garofalo, Italian criminologist. His major contribution was the formulation of theory of natural crime, and theory embraces crime of two types, those of violence and those against property. His Criminology 1835 was translated by R.W. Miller 1914. He attempted to formulate a sociological definition of crime that would designate those acts which can be repressed by punishment. This contributed natural crime and were considered offenses violating the two basic illustrative sentiments common to all people, namely probity and pity. Number 4, Enrico Ferri, Italian criminologist. Enrico Ferri developed the theory of Lombroso and belonged to the criminal sociology school. He believed that the reason of crimes is not completely determined by individuals' biological genes, but the result of combination psychological genes, natural condition, and social environment. He was a positivist who tried to study crime scientifically as student of Cesar Lombroso, who advocated for biological determinism and believed that criminals are born, not made, instead focus on the role of social and environmental factors. Enrico Ferri developed the theory of Cesar Lombroso and belonged to the criminal sociology school. That's all. Thank you.